All right. You work for Kamala Harris, right?
Well, that's how you say
Camille.
her name, but okay.
Well, you worked at her, right?
Yeah, okay.
She,
Now you have to.
of course, just quit. And then the pundits came out and went, misogynist, racist.
Right.
But who were the misogynists or racists? Because it's all Democrats.
I guess you have a point.
Well, I told you that San Francisco 49ers are in town, right? So that was obviously inundated with a lot of Californians, San Francisco in particular. And this group of ladies are a kick in the pants. And it turned out that one of them has worked with Barbra Boxer for over 2 decades, nearly 3 decades. And when I found that out, of course, I had to get into her. And to their credit, and to her credit, they were not the typical SJW, close-minded, that I might often encounter out there. She was intelligent and open to what I had to say, and but you could see at times she would be twisting herself back into doing exactly what I was accusing her and of the left doing. You're going to see her do that. So, she would start out acknowledging, I guess, we kind of do that, but then again, and of course, it's always but the right does it too, which is sort of like, okay, well, then you're acknowledging that you're doing wrong, but then trying to shift blame here. It makes it okay because the right does it also. But as I said, it was a kick. Now they came by it was cool because they had come by on the Saturday, and I got to talk to them. But then during the course of the night, I'm thinking, damn, I didn't ask her about Harris because she had worked on the Harris campaign. And I says, damn, I should have asked her about Harris because mainly I just got into Boxer and the left's war on the First Amendment. And as what happened, she came by the next day, so I got a chance to grill her about Harris. Anyway, I'll get into it. I'll show you. And so if you know what you do, if you like this, you like it. If you care, you share. And if you want to, you can contribute. But let's get into this one, and I'm going to be cutting on and halfway along the way here to narrate, and I'll get back with you.
So you're from San Francisco, and you're both from San Francisco?
Yes.
Yeah. God bless you. I've been obviously talking to a lot of people from the Bay Area
today.
And it's sad to see what's happening there.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was showing me pictures of the street today. He was just up there.
Yeah.
He actually used to own a restaurant in the city. And he was showing me pictures of the city streets and how just, filthy they are.
Okay, you guys sure this is grab life by the pussy?
How about global warming?
How about it?
It's my birthday. Will you take a picture with me?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God!
Happy birthday.
But right, now you got to
Can we do it by the grab life by the pussy?
Let me give you a gift. This is a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
No, that's just Bill. No, I want you to go in front of the...
Which shirt? Which of your many horrendous shirts do you want me to take a picture next to? It's supposed hippie? All right, come on. Where are we going? that says, be a liberal and then we'll do the thinking for you. And you're really obedient with a sign like that.
Well, I can't help it. I mean, you guys are a lot of fun.
Did you come up with these things for yourself?
So what do you guys do back in San Francisco? What do you do?
I work for a big bank.
Which one?
Do you want to go into Nicole?
You want it? She works for Barbra Boxer.
She works for Barbra Boxer.
Really? Get over here.
Nicole, come here.
Come
You're
here, Nicole.
wanted. So, she's also been working for Kamala
You work
Harris.
for Barbra Boxer?
And Kamala Harris.
out there in San Francisco.
Oh my God, are you serious? And you told
and
him what
Kamala
I do
Harris.
for a living?
He's badass, Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I worked for a boxer for 24 years, for entire center.
You know, there's a few things. I used to be a liberal back in the day. But there's a few things that maybe you can clear up for me because I really can't understand them anymore. Because when I was back there back in the day, it was all about free speech. I mean, I was with the free speech movement.
Right.
And I can even remember going to Berkeley, and you know they have Nazis that would speak, and you could go in and listen to them, and then make them seem, ask them questions.
Right.
You have now a war that the liberals are perpetuating against free speech. In other words, they're stopping comedians like Milo from speaking at Berkeley. They're rioting. They're taking people off of the internet. How do you square this war against the First Amendment that I fought so hard?
Well, I guess to start with, the people you're talking about, the liberals, don't represent the Democratic Party. So to make that analogy is not accurate at all because there are people like me.
But there's no one shutting them up. I don't see anybody stopping Antifa. Matter of fact, I see pundits on TV praising Antifa. So I don't see anybody.
But they're doing free speech as well. So it's equal free speech.
No. That when you riot to stop someone else from speaking, that's not free speech. That is absolute fascism.
Right.
When you stop other people,
and that doesn't happen on the other side.
You show me where.
Where was the guy that ran down all the people and from the car? Where was that?
Oh, Charlotte, please. That Charlottesville thing was as a set. Let me give you something I got from there. Okay. All right. Look, there was a cul-de-sac.
Let's just leave it at this. We gotta go. But it happens on both sides.
No, it does not. You cannot. There are thousands of examples I can bring up.
And I can too.
No, you cannot. So, You cannot bring up. There's no equivalent to Antifa on the right. None whatsoever. You do not have. You do not see the right stopping people from speaking on the left anywhere. Anywhere.
Okay. Well,
you don't do it. But comedians have stopped doing colleges because they say the PC correctness is just insane.
And we were just
Where were you a hippie?
So
where were you a hippie?
Back in California, San Francisco. In the day.
You really?
Yes.
Like Woodstockish?
Yes.
1969?
Yes.
Wow.
I was there, so I'm telling you, what I fought for back then, free speech, is now being eviscerated by the left, and I don't see anybody on the left
all right, come on,
stopping it.
I just told you. I believe that it's on both sides.
It's not. You cannot bring up. You cannot bring up anybody on the stopping free speech of the left. You can't. Nobody on the right is stopping free speech on the left. Nobody.
Say happy birthday.
You can't do it.
Protests are that happens on the other side.
You don't see them stopping it. I'm saying you've got Antifa, which you can't get any more fascist.
Stopping it. Like
nobody's stopping the Antifa.
You were talking about at Berkeley, stopping that.
Nobody's stopping these people from. In other words, I said Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter was just stopped. Ann Coulter was just stopped from speaking. So you got.
She actually did. She just spoke at Berkeley. She did just speak. Yeah, 4 days ago.
But the rioting that went on to try to stop it was insane.
So you don't think that's free press? That's not free speech.
That's also free speech, sir.
But when you riot to stop it, I mean, look what they did with Milo. They were burning things. They were breaking.
What did they
you
do
made
in
it
Charlottesville?
fearful.
Yeah.
You make it fearful for them to go speak.
Do you remember the fire torches and the
walking?
Yeah.
Look,
You got one instance that was staged, because let me give you what happened there. Well, let me give you what happened there.
No, it's
what
all-
I heard from.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear what I have to say.
Well, no, I can go home and listen to my dad.
No, and listen, look.
You should listen to it.
Yeah. Well, see, but the whole thing is, it's like, I'm here having a conversation, and I'm saying, look, it happens on both sides, and you're saying it doesn't.
You cannot bring up the instances on the other side. You can't do it.
Get good conversations on that, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, so here it is the next day, and I was talking to this guy who's happened to be a filmmaker from Los Angeles, when the girls came by again, from San Francisco. And so it was great. I called them over, and this is where I get to grill her now on Harris. And this is how the conversation went on from there. But boy, I wish, I mean, it's a street, so I wish I have only a limited amount of time. I don't know how much time it's going to be. And it's hard to control the narrative out there and what's going on, because it's just free roaming and it's free for all. But I did the best I could, and I think it's turned out all right. And I don't know if she'll ever get around to looking up some of the things I mentioned, but who knows? It was a fun conversation. I had a good time with them, and I hope you have a good time with them. And if you do, you know what you do. You hit the like button, you hit the share, and please contribute. And remember to pray for me out there, and I'll be praying for you. And so let's get into this one. God bless you. I'll see you on the streets.
Oh, I got a question.
Give it to me.
I got a question for the. Where's the lady for the?
Okay, you have to be nice.
I am. I want
She's
the
right
chameleon.
there. You have to be
Come
nice.
here. I got a question for.
Come
I
on,
didn't ask you
California.
yesterday. I got to ask his question. All right. You work for Kamala Harris, right? Or,
Camilla.
Okay.
well, you worked at her, right?
Okay.
She,
Now you have to.
of course, just quit. And then the pundits came out and went, misogynist, racist.
Right.
But who were the misogynists or racists? Because it's all Democrats.
I guess you have a point. I don't know who they're accusing of misogynist.
So are the Democrats accusing themselves of misogyny, racism?
I guess. Or they could just say just the general public.
But the general public didn't.
But they're not saying, but it's all about, it's not just the, I mean, yes, it's the Democratic Party, but it's the image of her, which is a public image, right? Like, she couldn't get traction because of her image.
I don't think you see that's what's being projected out there by the medias and the pundits. God bless you. Good luck. All right.
Really, it's not, because you're just saying it's the Democrats. So I'm just
No,
giving you a different
but that's who.
point of view
I mean,
from
you know,
what
at this
you believe.
stage in the political system, it's mainly the people that pay attention to the politics that are voting and
Sure.
pushing
Are there more people
right.
from Tennessee?
So who else would have pushed her out than the people that are in the core of the
I don't
Democratic
think it's
Party?
necessarily pushing her out. It was that she couldn't raise the money. She couldn't raise the money.
Mainly because she was a terrible candidate. I mean, Teresa
The reason,
Gabbard
but that's not why she
really
dropped out. She
sabotaged
dropped out because she couldn't raise the money.
Yeah, because she wasn't getting the support. But then what came out what came out is like, oh, I'm a woman or I'm black, and that's why they didn't take. So
But you haven't heard her say that.
Oh no, she said, she said that.
She said
Oh
'cause she's a black and a woman, that's why she is
she
not.
definitely brought up that it was because of his misogyny and because of his race. Absolutely, she said that. But
when did she say that?
I saw her say it. It was on
You saw her
in
mouth
the news,
move
yeah.
and say, oh, okay. I haven't seen it. But seeing
What
it
you
in
see-
print is not seeing
what
it
gets
for
you see
reality.
what the
Right.
whole, and it's sort of like when the Democratic Party went into full identity politics.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, identity politics is sort of like, where the whole thing's about your race now. And it's like, when they brought up, well, there's only white people up there now. Well, when I was a liberal, and it was about what Martin Luther King said, it will become a time when, your color won't matter. It'll be the content of your character that matters.
Right.
So when were you a liberal?
When I was younger, and
And
you
so
don't
wait, so
say,
do you think
when you're young, if you're
Wait, do you
not a
think you
liberal, you
got
don't have
there?
a heart.
So are we at Martin Luther King?
You're not a conservative, you don't have a brain, that kind of thing.
So wait, are you saying that we have achieved Martin Luther King's dream, or we have
No,
not?
I'm saying that the left seems to be bastardizing what he said because they're not worried. They are more worried about the color of somebody's skin now. They scream about that. Oh, there's no color up there. It's all white people now. That's all. Blah. And it's like, wait a second. Why does the color of their skin matter? Shouldn't it be their character?
Absolutely.
Why are they
But
screaming about the
because
color
they're
of their
screaming
skin?
because they haven't been given historically the opportunities that the white population.
So
has had.
Obama wasn't elected twice?
Well, yes. But,
Okay, and
but
we don't
that's
have
progress in the right
have
direction.
black senators and black congressmen and black CEOs.
Well, and it's not just
black-
race; it's also it's women too. And
we don't
not
have
representative
women
of the,
senators
but
and
not
women
representative of the
congressmen and
population.
women judges
Not
and
representative,
women doctors.
but not representative of the population. So how much of the women?
What?
How many women make up 51% of our population? Is that correct?
So how many women? How many
Not
women?
50%. Our representation is
how
not.
many women would rather stay home and raise children and have a family?
Well, why can't they do both?
I'm just curious, have you
Like,
asked?
what if they don't want to? What if the core thing is for them is more important?
But that's not their core
But
thing.
that's not the
But
point.
you're putting.
It's not the core thing.
No, it is not their core thing.
But
It might be your core opinion of women, but it's not my core
right
opinion.
now, I'm saying the identity politics of the left. You seem to be eating yourselves now. It's like you're going after yourselves.
And the Republican Party is not guilty of that.
Well, the Republican Party has always been different,
Well, but I think that's what the Democrats
Yeah,
are saying.
but it's not been on race. It's not been on race. That it was on the matter of policy. I'm saying that left right now is all about, whether you're, what skin color you are, what ethnicity
Here it is.
you are.
I think race is, and just like gender, race and gender is a factor, and it seems to be what the media is definitely playing up on, and it's definitely what
the
your
media definitely
is.
does.
It's definitely what your media
are
is
they? Were you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm just saying all media. I don't know. I'm just saying all media for sure.
Well, indeed,
is
I agree
putting,
with you
is
there.
putting
We
off
gotta-
that, but I don't necessarily.
I don't think
but
the
it's
media
one
actually
factor.
speaks for the people at all.
Well, I kind of agree with you as well. I do. Even
Yeah.
all
Oh,
the
well,
media.
that-
All
I think,
media.
yeah.
That's why you have to do your own research and your own analysis because you can't do the diary of the mouth
well, indeed.
from the pundits because they are so skewed and biased on both
Absolutely,
sides.
absolutely.
So,
We definitely agree on that.
Right.
That's
So-
why I like being out here because talking to people, I get a better perspective on what's going on
Sure.
than you're ever going to get from the paid pundits.
Sure.
I mean, those guys live in a
I
bubble
agree.
anyway.
I agree. And they pick what they want and they report what they want. I mean, like, here's the perfect example. I was watching Fox News and I turned it on and it said, Biden has a tantrum at a rally, at an event. Same exact clips. Headline and the tag on MSNBC. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like,
It was just the opposite.
Biden
It was-
sticks up for whatever.
Right, yeah,
It's
I know,
like,
right.
oh my gosh, and they're taking the same quote. So I'm like, you have to do your own. You have to really listen to the candidates. You have to listen to what they're saying. Forget what all the pundits are saying. And so when you say the pundits and you're saying the Democratic Party, yes, I hear what you're saying, and I could say the same thing about the Republicans and the Republicans.
Now, there's one other thing that's happening, of course, is with the big tech. I mean, they just destroyed. They just took. I mean, they took off over 300 ads that Trump put up.
The who?
That Trump put up. They took off over 300 Trump ads.
Who did?
Google and Facebook. They just, took them off.
We gotta go.
Right.
Yeah.
And they've taken down thousands of conservative sites.
And what about the Koch brothers? What are they doing?
The Koch brothers are horrible, but their Koch brothers are now even working. They're giving money to the. I don't trust them at all.
Okay, well, good.
I don't trust the big money at all in all this, any of this crap.
Well, good. See, there we have agreement.
Yeah, we have agreement with that, but I swear,
But see, all of this, that's the policy stuff that I don't agree with.
Well, what policy would
Well, I am not. I do not support the anti-Trump movement. I do not support flyers I don't know. Where's the one that's selling baby arms for $9.99?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, let's go abortion. I mean, my God. But global warming?
So,
you believe in the Green New Deal?
I don't believe in the Green New Deal, but I absolutely believe in global warming.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
If I may, would you look this up?
Yeah.
Just do this.
Okay, I will.
All right. Try to find, because I talked to Professor David Dilley out here about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
40 years climatologist. He cannot find anybody to debate with.
Okay.
And he's
And is he from Tulane? What do you mean? He's a professor?
Oh yeah. No. This guy worked for, the National Weather Association. Well, I mean, 40 years.
No, but I want to be able to see who he is.
Look him up.
Okay.
Dilley. Dilley. David Dilley.
Okay.
Look him up.
Okay.
Or just do this. Try to look up and find any debate.
Okay. So somebody willing to debate him.
Anybody. Okay. No, anybody that believes in global warming and a skeptic.
Okay.
Try to find that debate. You will not be able to do it. And then ask why. Ask why they will not debate a skeptic in global warming.
Yeah, and I'll look at his credentials.
Thank you. God bless you. Pleasure meeting you guys.
Bye, badass Uncle Sam.
Goodbye, gorgeous.
Are you gonna miss us?
I will.
Of course you will.
This is my boyfriend. Got her away. Happy birthday!
Hold on. Now you're walking away smiling. That's not a good thing. Hey, remember, liberalism is a mental disorder.
I like that guy. I like him.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed that one. Remember, hit the like button, share it, and contribute if you can. God bless you. Pray for me. I am praying for you. See you on the streets.